here, break in half at the at, li halves equals str email dot split, and we're going to split it now at the at sign. If I give it the at sign as a parameter, it'll split there instead of looking for spaces. Flip the first half. Do we remember how to flip the first half? Remember that notation that I told you? Colon, colon, -1? This is where that comes in real handy. It's almost like I knew that was coming. So li halves index 0, which is the first half, equals li halves index 0, and then what are we going to do to it? Colon, colon, -1. That's it. We're taking what's in that 0 index, and we're taking that, flipping it, and putting it back in that same spot. Next, we're going to clean each half. So we're going to say clean half, li halves, index 0, and we're going to once again take it out of that same thing, take it out, clean it, and put it back in. Self-assignment. So that's what this means. It means we are taking what's in index 0 of that list, which is the first half of the email. We're going to clean it and then put it back. And we're going to do the same thing with the second half. li halves index 1 equals clean half, and I'm going to say li halves index 1. So we're taking out the back half, cleaning it, putting it back. Now we flip the first half back, which is easy because we can just repeat this code. We flipped it and we flip it again. That puts it back to normal. And then glue together str clean email equals, give it the glue and join and li halves. And then we return that back. So here's how I get the email. And now I've created these two, clean half and clean email. Okay, so if I run this without adding the clean email part of it, remember I get these mostly good, but some of these have extra garbage in them, like a period at the end or something like that. So let's run this. Let's add. Where can I add clean emails to this? Well, it's right here. I'm adding the email to that list. The easiest place to clean it is right before I clean it. And so I can just put that right in there. And so each word, if it has an @ sign, gets run through the clean email and then added to the list. So now when I run this, you can see all of the extra punctuation is gone. Uh-oh, except for one thing. Because that dot slipped past because it's a legal character. It's a legal character for an email, but it's not legal where it's at. So I have to add one more thing to my cleaner. And I'm going to add it to clean half. Okay, I'm going to add it to clean half. And before I return clean half, I need to check to see two things. Is there a period at the beginning or end of that half? Because it can't be next to the @ sign and it can't be at the end either. So both halves have to be clean on both sides, no periods. So I'm going to say if str clean half character 0 is equal to a period, then str clean half equals str clean half And I'm going to start at character 1 and go to the end of the string. So that just skips the first character. Now I'm going to check the other side of it. I'm going to say if str clean half character -1, that's the last character of the string, however long it is, equals a period. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Equals a period, colon, there we go. And I'm going to say str clean half equals str clean half. I'm going to start at the first character of the string and include everything all the way up to the second to the last character. So now if there's a period in the front, chop that off. If there's a period at the back, chop that off. And then we return clean half. So now when I run this, I did something wrong. Oh, that's what it was. This is supposed to be a colon. That's what I get for ignoring the warning. All right, so if I scroll all the way to the end here, this is the one that had the period at the end. You can see now it's clean. And we've got a beautiful, perfect list of clean emails that we can then sell to all of our spam sending friends. Don't get too excited about this skill that you've learned. You have to like, if you want to make about $100, it's about 10 million addresses for $100. That's about the going rate. So, yeah, I guess that's true. With gas prices being what they are, you might be sitting at home coding this out later. Of course, I haven't shown you how to build the web spider part of this yet. You have to have the text to start with. Don't worry, the web spidering part is coming in just a few weeks, which is really exciting because then you can really do some damage. It's for educational purposes only, though, not to be used. This is my disclaimer since I have to publish this video. Don't use it for bad stuff, guys. This is just for your knowledge. There we go. Now I am not liable for anything that you do using code. All right. So you can see that what I've done here is we've taken this and we've taken it and we've broken it down. We have a clean email here. And since this part, the clean each half, had some complexity in there, that's not like a single command or single line of code. We're like, and plus the other thing is you're using the same thing on the first half and the back half. If you're repeating something more than one time in your code, that's a good candidate for another function. So I'm creating this clean half function, which then takes each half and runs it through the same cleaning routine. Because if I flip them like that, I can do the same thing to both. So that's sort of the key there. So this is how you get from messy text to email addresses. And if you grab any text, or if you say, this is a great use for AI, by the way, generate 800 words of sample text with randomly inserted email addresses. And then you have more test text to run your algorithm through to see if your algorithm is robust enough to pull all of the emails out of something, clean them up, and return them in different samples. You've got a pretty solid thing going on there, and that's what we're looking for here. So now there's two more functions, one that removes the duplicates and another that takes a string and matches it against this list to see if those email addresses are in that string or not. So those are all things that I want you to be working on for assignment 8, those 3 things. But that should give you a good idea of kind of how to approach this using algorithmic thinking. Okay. Now I'm going to also show you there is a sandbox assignment for 9.